Feeling about those, thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous coming at you live from the West Coast yet again. Let's go ahead and unbox the saddlebags that I just recently purchased. I was looking at some saddlebags for the Sportster. If you guys seen, I've been building it out. I am currently painting the saddlebags to match with my paint job. So that's gonna take a couple days, and on the meantime, or in the meanwhile, I want to be able to carry stuff around on my Sportster. So I got myself some club style saddlebags, and these look pretty good, guys. So this is a ballistic nylon finish on these, or fabric, and this feels exactly like my Leather Pros, so I'm guessing they're pretty solid. All right, guys, let's go ahead and just take a look at these. Like I said, these are club style. These are, I believe, 11-liter capacity, so they're the smaller ones. I wanted the smaller ones for the Sportster. I didn't want to go too big, and these look pretty solid to me. Like I said, let's go ahead and just look at the zippers. You guys can see weather resistant, probably not weatherproof, but weather resistant zippers. You also have some zippers on top with a little lid to kind of help prevent water and, you know, weather conditions or whatever getting in there. So looking at the inside, of course, you guys can see it's a high vis orange on the inside, so you are able to see what do you have in here and stuff like that. There isn't any storage compartments on the inside. From what I'm noticing, there's nothing like additional zippers. You only have what's on the lid, which is this. This is the only compartment on the inside of the saddlebags. You don't really have, I mean, it's a little, the shell of it, you can feel there's a little bit of a cardboard in there, but it's not, it's like a soft material, so it's not it's not like a cardboard to kind of hold the shape of the saddlebag. But you know, that's stuff that you could add yourself. All right, you could take some cardboard, cut it up, measure it, and then stuff it in there. Of course, a little bit of cardboard so it could retain the shape of the saddlebag. You don't want saggy saddlebags like on my you know, with my Leather Pros. So let's go ahead and look. You have some other, you have a little bit, you have an extra compartment in here. You have these expandable slots, I believe they're called Molly. Same thing on the back side, and then of course you have it in the top, and then you have some on the side, so you could always put like additional storage or additionally, you could tie stuff on here and then add onto the saddlebag. And of course you have this Velcro on the top, so you could attach it to the other saddlebag. So I mean, I think I would have liked to have seen some extra storage, maybe like a zipper or maybe like a pocket. Have you guys seen my handlebar bag? It's got little compartments on the inside of the saddlebag. This one, you're pretty much just throwing everything in here and then probably something up here. So I like the shape of the saddlebag. You know, it's not too big, not too small. I think it's just right. Like I said, there is like a, I think it's like a vinyl sheet on the inside, but it's only on this wall and on this wall. The center, this whole center, there's nothing in it. It's just like it's like a padding on the inside. So these, I mean, for them to retain their shape, like I said, you'll probably have to put like a cardboard in here, or maybe like a plastic, what is it called, crafts, like a crafts type of supplier material in here to kind of retain the shape of the saddlebag, so it doesn't look too funny, so it doesn't look like, you know, like you're riding around with this. Or maybe the lid will help, you know, will help keep its shape with the lid. Maybe that's what that is. All right, so let's look at the other one. Is there anything in this one? Same thing, high vis on the inside, no special compartments. You do have, of course, the top zipper. You have a see-through mesh so you can see what's in here. You do have that, and then same thing with this one. You have like a vinyl backing on the outsides, and then on the top you have another one. So I'm guessing once you have this, you know, once you have this zipped up, it's gonna retain its shape a little bit more. And then, like I mentioned, you have that lid on the top where you could actually seal the saddlebag. So let's go ahead and see if we could just close this. And there we go. So it's got the same zipper as well. You can see that it's like a weather resistant zipper. Then of course you have the lid on the top, so you can put that over. I think this would be a little bit more weather resistant than my Leather Pros. But I mean, my Leather Pro, they also have a little leather flap on the top. And then same thing, Velcro on the other side. And then these, of course, this is where you would mount the saddlebag onto the bike. So they look pretty solid. I like it. I wish they had, you know, had a little bit more on the compartments on the inside, but it's pretty solid for $100. So I got this on sale, and I got a coupon. I believe it was a 13% off. So I got these for $100. They look pretty, you know, pretty solid. They look good. Maybe having like high-vis zippers or something, kind of like on my Kemimoto handlebar bag. These are red, so you could probably add or something like that. That way you're not looking for the zippers too much. You're able to find them, you know, fairly quickly. So those are the saddlebags. Let's go ahead and look at the mounting hardware. So this one, you can mount it on a Softail, Sportster, and a Dyna. Alright, I believe these two are for a Dyna, and the rest of these are for Sportster Softail. So I believe, oh, I'm not too sure, maybe this would be the Sportster. Well, depending on where you mount it, of course. The further away you have these straps, the more balanced the saddlebags are going to be. So if you use these two straps, of course it's going to flap in the wind. So you want to use the far outer molly straps for your Velcro straps, which is over here, of course, which are these. So you have, how much do you have? How many? You have 6. You have 6 on there. So, but you only really need 2 for each. So you have 2 extra ones. You have 2 extra straps to kind of really make sure that these don't flap in the wind too much, or they don't rattle. I mean, it's not going to rattle, but of course you want stability with the saddlebags, so your stuff's not knocking and banging all the way around. And then of course you also have these other ones, these other ends where you could add a little bit more stability. So I guess you would only attach it to this side. They don't have anything at the bottom for you to secure or just add a little bit more stability to the saddlebag. There it is. I wish they had a strap on the bottom here so you could attach it, but yeah, there's no straps on the bottom. I would have liked to have seen something down here. That way you can secure, you know, most of the bag. Now it's just going to be secured right here, and I guess maybe you could tie this down to the swing arm or something with zip ties or something to the bottom of the bag, so it's not, you know, doing this jazz. But yeah, they look pretty solid, guys. You guys can let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? I like the way these look. Like I said, they have the larger ones. I believe the larger ones can fit up to 17 liters. I'll have the link in the video, of course. You can decide if you want the smaller ones, which you know, it's these, or you can have the larger ones. I think the larger ones looked a little bit too big. Oh, and we have one more bag over here. So this one looks to be, these are like, okay, so I guess this would be like a little weather sock or something, or rain sock, I'm guessing. Yeah, so these are pretty much like rain socks on the back. So if you're caught in heavy rain, you can pull over, get these out of, you know, the bag, and then cover them up with these rain socks, or whatever you want to call them. They really don't have a shape to it. It's just, I don't know, it looks like one of those that you put on your head, right, when you're showering or something. But yeah, if you're really, you know, concerned about the weather, you'll also have these included with the saddlebags. So you guys can let me know in the comments what do you guys think. You guys like them? There's no badging on them. They're pretty plain, all black, like I said, so they'll blend in with the bike nicely, and they're not oversized. So stay tuned for the install in case you guys are wondering. Life's a risk, get out there and ride. Later.